Hey guys, it's Jessica, and today I have a Dollar Tree haul. Yes! This is the most rapid, no. The rapidest, no. This is the quickest I've ever been at doing another Dollar Tree haul after my last Dollar Tree haul. So if you're curious about my last one, it was only a couple weeks ago. I will link it below. I went to a different Dollar Tree and found different makeup, so let's go ahead and get into it. So I was looking for some different stuff this time. One thing I knew I needed was hair elastics. And I actually like this kind. It has rubber within the actual band so that it holds onto your hair and doesn't move. The only thing I don't like about the rubber is that it kind of, every once in a while it'll grab one or two hairs and it'll pull on them too tight and it'll like almost give me a straight up headache, like for real. So I'm gonna try these out. I haven't tried this kind in a long time, so I'm curious to try them again, and I literally have like 2 hair ties left and I'm like, you see all this hair, I'm gonna need some hair ties. So awesome. Another thing I found from Maybelline is their Super Away lip color remover. And this is a problem for me personally because I do like lip swatch videos, and so, you know, if I put on a really dark or really bright color like what I'm wearing today, and then I need to remove it to put on like a nude color, it's really hard to get it off. So I'm curious to try this to see if it actually works at removing them. And again, for $1, I was like, yes, Maybelline, that is awesome. Another product I picked up was the Sassy and Chic White Sanding Block. I use this for my nails, and I feel like I go through these kinds of blocks like every couple weeks. So I'm like, why am I spending like $2 or $3 on them? I could probably spend $1, get about the same thing. So I'm gonna try it out and see. If it's no good, then I'll just keep buying the ones I was buying, but I figure it's worth a try because if it's only $1, I could buy 3 for the price that I was paying for the original kind I buy. So awesome, I'm excited to try that one. I got a couple of nail products. This is the LA Colors Art Deco Nail Art Lacquer. I used to buy these when I was in high school to do like nail art. I don't know that I ever actually did any, but I remember owning like 2 or 3 of this exact brand. This one's just in black because I want to, we're going to Disney World very, very soon again, yes, because we love Disney, and Tyler is now a Disney World travel agent, so I'm like, well, of course we're gonna go back. But this time we're taking my parents. But I know that I want to do some kind of maybe like Minnie Mouse polka dot on my nails, so I figure I could do black polka dots with like red and white, I don't know. So since I saw this there, I was like, you know, I'll spend $1 and see if I actually use it. I got 2 brushes, both of them by Wet n Wild. This one is their eyeshadow brush. So the brush, it's just black and it actually feels really soft. It's kind of like a shader brush for like maybe your lid, whatever. So I'm curious to try this because I know I've heard mixed things about Wet n Wild brushes, but honestly I feel like a lot of people have been leaning towards they're more impressed with them than they thought. So I was excited to try this, as well as the next Wet n Wild brush. This is their large eyeshadow brush, and it's got kind of a pink, well, it's white, and I guess it's got like an ergonomic like handle like for your finger. I don't know, I guess so. It's kind of the same shape though, to be honest. But this one's white with a little bit of pink on the tip. But they really are like the exact same shape. Exactly. So, oops. I'll use both, I'm sure. But they feel soft, so I'm excited to try them. Another Wet n Wild product I picked up was this Wet n Wild lip liner in Willow. And it looked like, kind of like a praline type color. Like a nude, brownish tone. Yeah, that's exactly it. I certainly do not have a lip liner this color. And I thought, you know, that would be one I wouldn't use often, but for when I do, it'd be perfect to have just one. I mean, these honestly are really pigmented, decently creamy once you get it going. I think if you just went one swipe, it wouldn't be, but it's a really pretty color. So I'm excited to give that a go. And I don't know if this lip liner in Willow is available just straight up at the regular stores, but if they are, I mean, they can't be too much more than $1, probably maybe $1.99, if that. Another Wet n Wild product, I used to own this. This is the Wet n Wild Wild Shine Nail Color in Hallucinate. And this is one that I remember talking about like in one of my earliest videos. I wonder if I could find it, I don't know. But I was talking about like tips of things like I do, I don't know. But it's such a pretty glitter polish. It's so easy to use, it's so evenly distributed, and it's one of the few I found like that. And it's so perfect if you've got little chips around the tips of your nail. If you just cover all your nails in glitter, you won't be able to tell. And that was one of my tips. I don't remember what the video was, but I loved this exact one. So when I saw it, I was like, perfect. Perfect. The last 2 things I got there were these LA Colors shadows, and I was just curious to try them. They actually had like 4 or 5 different palettes, but these were the 2 that caught my eye. This one's in almost nude, and it has some pinks and some greens. I know that pink and green can look so beautiful together, especially if you have like hazel or greenish brown eyes like I do. I was very curious to try this. So it's just got the classic, you know, packaging. Let's swatch some. They seem soft. Let's see how they actually swatch. Can you even see them? They're pretty light. Let me try the darker ones and see. This might be a dud, you guys. That green looks kind of promising. That gets a little bit better. There's the green and like the kind of brownish color. So it's all right. I want to try them on my eyes and see. Let me swatch the next. This one's in the shade Haute, or Hot, but it's H-A-U-T-E. And this one has some deep, it has light and then deep, and it's got like some browns, some purples, and kind of some maroon. Or like burgundy. Raw burgundy. This one seems to be a little bit more pigmented, so I don't know if that's because it's so much darker or what, but even like the kind of lighter color was decently pigmented. So I don't know. I'm gonna try these out and let you know. It might be worth trying because it seems to be like each shadow is its own thing, where some are really good and some are maybe so-so. But for $1, I mean, you could buy, for $5, you could buy all of them and then just mix and match what's actually good. So that, I'm excited to try. So that was everything that I purchased this time around. Please subscribe to catch more of my Dollar Tree hauls. I will link my entire just drugstore haul playlist below, as well as my recent Dollar Tree haul that I mentioned earlier. And I will see you guys in my next one. Bye.